everybody, Nev and Max here. We get tons of catfish emails, but what about the stories that have already happened?
What?
The ones that get resolved before we can get there to help.
Who else are you talking to, Adriana?
Good news. We found a way to bring them to you anyway.
Please don't hurt me.
This girl's playing with me, bro.
Oh my God.
You're about to see shocking,
Leave me alone.
real-life catfish stories
Is he at the hospital?
as told by the people who actually experienced them.
I was obviously hurt.
Some of whom must appear in silhouette to protect the identities of those involved.
Deal with it.
She had no remorse.
And we'll be using actors to recreate the story.
Has this been a game to you?
All while we watch along with you in real time.
So get ready.
Man, where is she at?
It's time for another edition of Catfish, the Untold Stories. Fasten your seatbelt because you're in for a wild ride.
That's right. There
I
are.
can't say that. Let me try and say that normal. It's a tough line to say normal. Fasten your seatbelt because you're in for a wild ride. All right, let's see what we got.
Gabe and Kelly.
I'm looking at you from across the room. You with your shades
My name is Gabe. I'm 29 years old.
so make your mind up, baby.
Moving to New York 3 years ago, I'd had a very exciting career at an advertising agency and had this sort of meteoric rise to the top in terms of success.
Sure, what happened in the dips? Were those like crazy weekend binge hangovers?
Yeah.
I was making more money than I'd ever dreamed of.
What a week.
The actor is so close to the real guy that I'm
right,
getting confused.
Yeah, well cast.
Too well cast.
I had a vibrant social life. I had moved from Boston and never looked back. I felt like New York City was my home.
All those Bostoners, they'd love to all defect to New York.
I think you're getting a little bit loose, aren't you?
I've never had an issue meeting women. The fact that I'm 6'6" makes things significantly easier.
6'6".
Just because he's tall, he's never had a problem getting women.
Well,
he's 6'6"
he
from
is.
Boston.
Yeah.
He's some Celtic Norse god.
I was on a dating app, came across the profile of a girl, Kelly, that I thought was incredibly beautiful. Looked like she had a very lavish lifestyle. She was more beautiful than anyone on the dating app. She was a Southern girl. She also had a link to her social media profile, and there was 30,000 plus followers on there. Gave her more credibility. So when we matched, you know, there was a level of immediate excitement.
I swiped right, and when we matched, it was
Immediate satisfaction.
I used one of my favorite lines. Seeing you is like getting 11 nuggets in a 10-nugget meal. And silence. About 30 minutes later, I get a notification on my phone that Kelly has responded. She told me that I was cute and funny.
What's up, man? Come on, dude, we're partying here.
He dresses like Carlton from Fresh Prince.
He's probably a college professor.
Check this girl out.
Oh, man. Well, she is way too hot for you.
What the hell's that supposed to mean?
She's what we call out of your league.
Oh,
Yeah.
please.
This guy is not used to hearing that anyone is out of his league. I bet he drives like a ridiculously awesome new Tesla.
I've done well with women before, but she was next level hot. I noticed on her profile that she was 1,000 miles plus away. So I asked her where in the world she was, and she immediately replied, Texas. I was a little taken aback because I was in New York City. I wanted to know what my chances are of having me take her out for a drink. She tells me that her twin sister happens to live in New York City.
A model with a twin sister?
What? This is the dream. Sign me up. Ah.
Wake up, buddy!
Oh, man.
There are no twin models.
It was just a dream.
And that her job brings her to New York City quite often. Very quickly, she gave me her phone number and told me to text her. And I quickly learned a lot about her. I learned that she lives in this mansion in Houston and that her father is a heart surgeon, and it sounds like she has a very spoiled, if you will, lifestyle. She told me that fried chicken was big down in Texas.
Oh, well, then she must really be in Texas. Look at this picture of her eating fried chicken.
That she loved Mexican food. It sounds like she lives a quite good life in Houston.
Can we just talk about this guy's dreamy eyes right now? Ladies, if you ever want to know what a guy looks like when he's talking to or thinking about you, this is it.
Our first call was about a week and a half in after we had been messaging.
God, your voice is really pretty.
Thanks. Yours is very New Yorky.
New Yorkie.
This girl just paid him the ultimate compliment.
You sound New Yorkie.
You sound New Yorkie.
The first thing that I noticed was this young-sounding voice. I liked it. I immediately liked it. But she definitely was needy from the onset.
Hey, what's going on, babe?
Just wanted to tell you about my day.
No, for sure. This isn't probably not the best time to talk right now. I'm actually heading to a friend's dinner.
Ian's birthday?
Yeah, it's his birthday. Is it all right if I call you back a little bit later?
She wanted to talk when she wanted to talk.
Hashtag relatable right here.
As soon as I had even motioned to the idea that I had to go, she became very impatient, and instead of hanging up, I basically stayed outside and went late to this birthday dinner so that I could talk to her.
I know. No, I'm listening.
Anytime that I was unavailable, she was angry and testy with me.
When I'm in the car, you will be my first call, I swear to God. What are you doing? Are you talking to the girl? Yes, I am talking to my girl, yeah.
She was needy, but it was also cute in a way. And the end game is that I want this woman to like me enough to meet up with me.
I want to hang in there long enough to have sex with this woman at least once.
She told me she was gonna come to New York in 2 weeks, and I was excited about it. She said she had a hotel, everything was set up, and so I told her I'm looking forward to it and that I was gonna take her out. She told me awesome, and that was that. Things kind of got turned up to a higher gear. She had sent me a bunch of different photos of herself. They were all selfies. She had just gotten out of the shower. She sent me one finally that was of herself topless.
Wait a minute, what kind of picture did she send
I think she sent him a titty pic.
What? Oh!
The countdown gets down to about 2 days before she's about to leave. And she messages me, and she says she's really sorry, but she just got some news.
Oh, no.
What news?
Yikes. Welcome back to Catfish, the Untold Stories.
2 days before she's about to leave, she messages me, and she says she's really sorry, but she just got some news.
Oh, no.
What? What's up?
Kelly can't come. Her mom's sick. She's got cancer.
Stop right there. We just got the C-bomb.
Why is that funny?
Come on. Man, you know that smells like catfish. You know I'm right.
I know you're an ass.
Oh, search the photo that she sent you. Look that up. Do it.
Oh, the old image search.
This guy's our guy.
I screenshot the image, and lo and behold, it pops out picture after picture of the same girl that I had thought was the girl that I was talking to. Scrolled it on my screen, led me immediately to this large social media account that had 2.1 million followers on it. I wanted this to be real. I didn't want to think that I was being lied to.
Look at that face. That's the face you make when you find out that your hot internet girlfriend is
Yeah, I went
not
from
real.
this
To this.
Yo, you got her phone number. Search it.
This guy watches our show.
We need to get this guy on the show.
You gotta get to the bottom of this, dude.
Yeah.
The first thing I did was enter her phone number, and it spit out a ton of results.
Wow. This is really weird.
This woman has created a fake social media profile.
I think I found it.
I found the website that listed complaints about Kelly's phone number, saying, beware, this woman has ruined my life. And all of these complaints were from 2011.
She's been doing it since 2011.
Oh, man.
That made me realize that this had been going on for a really long time. So on the third page of the search results,
This guy made it to page 3 of the search
We've
results.
never been to page 3.
Who goes even to page 2?
there was a handbook for high schools in this town in Colorado. It told me the name, address, and phone number listed. I'm like, oh my God, she is a school teacher. And I felt like I had hit the mother lode at that point.
She's a teacher. This woman takes care of kids.
Sorry, dude. I mean, this sucks.
The next thing I found when I searched by her real name was a listing for a Colorado wedding that had happened about 8 months previously and showed pictures of this catfish getting married and pictures of the wedding.
You think you're dating a hot model and turns out to be a married teacher?
Oof.
I was obviously hurt, I was obviously angry and frustrated, but I didn't know what to do with this information. I messaged her telling her I knew what she had done, and she replied saying, I had no idea what you were talking about.
Come on.
I replied saying, look, I know you've been lying to me, you need to come clean. And this was the time when I kind of went into badass mode. And I took screenshots of her husband's profile pictures.
Evidence. Evidence.
And I messaged her with the screenshots. I'm gonna give you a few hours to figure out what you need to do about this, but you need to tell me the truth or else some shit's gonna happen. The next day at work, I get a text from her. I promised her that I'm not gonna ruin her life, but I need answers and we need to talk.
Hello?
I was really angry when I started the phone call.
Why'd you do this? Has this been a game to you?
I will do anything. Please don't hurt me. Don't ruin my life. I am begging you.
What are you talking about? If anyone's been hurt, it's me.
I'm sorry for what I did. I'm just so lonely.
When I realized that there was some things that she needed help to work out, I felt really bad for her.
Well, looks like he got taught a real lesson.
I have found myself seeking out more real-life connections.
Does anyone have any dirty jokes?
Things that I know are as good as they are because they're sitting right in front of me. I think if they're too good to be true, generally they are too good to be true.